Hey everyone, how's it going? I decided I would make the video now after I took like 2 hours of sleep, and plus I'm showered and ate lunch. So I'm outside just because I do want to take some time to be outside and get some fresh air. But I'm gonna go over this assignment for us um, as clear as possible, so it's not confusing to anyone out there. So I just want us to first of all go ahead and look at the Google Slides. So the Google Slides, as always, is a very great place to get information, but it helps you out during the assignments. And what I tried to do is have the Google Slides go along with the assignment. So the assignment, which will load up one day because right now it's pretty slow, it's going to look similar to this. You're going to take May 6th to May 18th to do some small lessons, and then you have this like mini project towards the end of the um, unit, let's call it. And so it's all about the Enlightenment, which we focused about once last month, which is great. So for some of us, it's still maybe fresh in our memories, but for some of us, it's somewhere in there, and that's totally fine. And so we've broken it up into like a schedule. So you have like five small things to do, and then like a mini project. And so that's your task. So I guess maybe we should look at the first lesson. The first one, it's just a quick review of what we've remembered about the English Civil War, the Bill of Rights, divine rights, and all that stuff. So basically, you're going to just think to yourself, how much power does an absolute leader have? And then you could just highlight it whatever color you would want or whatever you want to do, right? So let's just say medium. It's not the answer, just in case anyone's like looking at this. And then divine right in one sentence. You're just summarizing what that is in one sentence. And do I have it in the slides? I don't. But divine right. It's been a topic we've spoken about with the British monarchy and absolutism, right? Divine right. These leaders think blank is giving them the power to rule. So who is the blank that's giving them the power? So that's something you would have to remember, or at least look back if you have to April 20, April 22 to 24, those assignments. And then England, why did it behead its king? Once again, that is just a quick review. So what did the king do that basically pissed people off that his head had to come off? That is in the April 29, I think, assignment. And then English Bill of Rights, what is it? Another quick check-in, let's just pretend it gave Ireland independence. It didn't, in case you're wondering. Just what is it, And then why is it important for citizens of a country to have and know their rights? So the English Bill of Rights gives the British people rights. And eventually what happens is we in America use some of those rights in our laws, in our Bill of Rights. Awesome. And that would be it for Wednesday, May 6th. You're not turning any of this in. So please do not turn anything in. So for lesson 2, it's just some vocabulary matching words. And so we have some key definitions for 4 different terms: separation of powers, natural laws, social contract, and tyranny. So these words, you have the definition. Some of you have pictures as well, but we all have the definition. So based off of those definitions, you're just going to decide which one of those words goes next to these examples. And for some of us, we already have an example. For when you visit your cousins, you are not allowed to share your opinions. So think about that. You go visit your cousins, which my cousins live right over there. You can't share your opinions. That is an example of a tyranny, where you are oppressed or you're held back from basically, you know, being yourself. Um, the slides also talk about tyranny somewhere in there, I believe. Tyranny, 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 right? Tyranny no more. So it's a tyrant, a cruel, unjust leader. Think about Hitler, he's a tyrant. So we have like the government who's using their powers once again for like selfish desires. and not thinking about, you know, their people's needs. Yeah. So you would just do that for Thursday, May 7th, and that'd be it. You're not turning this in again, once again. And then for Friday, May 8th, this is where you're going to, first, I really, really hope you're looking at these videos. You're going to go ahead and look at the video that's on the link. Watch it. It's about 7 minutes. Just watch it for 7 minutes. It's about Thomas Hobbes. Once again, a guy we've spoken about from time to time. And you're just going to listen to that video and then read our question, which is, without laws, every man is at war with every man. According to Thomas Hobbes, do you agree with Hobbes that we need a government or a social contract to avoid human conflict? Explain your answer. So this whole idea about a social contract, if you want to look at the definition, you could go back up here. Social contract, it's an agreement, right? It's a contract, an agreement between people of a society. So let's take, for example, teachers and students, right? It's a contract where we agree to listen to, like, you, the students, will listen to our rules, but we in return are protecting you, and you know, we're protecting you and we're keeping you safe. So yes, you have to, like, you know, have some rules put in place, but we're there for protection. So that's what social contract is, right? We're both agreeing to these ideas. And so you're just going to read this reading, because once again, it's talking about how the government and people make this contract and what's the purpose of that contract. So you're just going to disagree or agree with this person's idea that men will go to war without laws. It's a pretty interesting quote, I think. Then you're going to go to the weekend and enjoy the weekend. There's no work unless you have to do some work. But on Monday, you would come back and do John Locke. Now, with John Locke, this guy, once again, you maybe remembered him or not. I'm going to wait for that to pass by. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like motorcycles because they're just loud and annoying. Like, if you make them silent, maybe I'd be into them, but they're very annoying. But for Monday, May 11th, we're looking once again at another reading, but there's a great video that I really, really want you all to watch. It's short, but amazing, and it's really, really great. And it just talks about these ideas about natural rights that we all have as humans.
Welcome to the Essential Ideas of John Locke. Today, the idea that all people are entitled to equal rights is common, widespread, and so permeated.
So equal rights, that's a major part of the natural rights that we have as humans, right? We're all born as humans. Let me go to the slide, actually. We're all born with these rights. Let me go to it real quick. Right here, right? We all have natural rights. So we're all born with life, right? We're all born. We have the ability to live. We have the right to liberty or freedom. We can do not whatever we want, but we can do most things we want in our lives. And then we have the right to property. This can mean like homes, but also just your own personal belongings and anything you've worked really hard for. So let's say you worked really hard for a car. That car is your property, and you have a right to that property because you've worked your butt off for that. So we have these rights. No one, not even the government, can take these away from us. And that's the major point with these natural rights. We have these rights. They can't be taken away from us. They've been given to us from a higher power. So for this lesson, lesson 4, you're just going to just answer these two questions. Perspective: why did Locke believe that the government needed to wield or hold power? So why does the government need to have some power? And you can look at the reading because it's down there for us. And maybe look at the highlighted stuff. I don't know, just a suggestion. But then you're going to have another opinion part. And once again, does the U.S. protect our natural rights? From what you've seen around in the news, maybe your own personal lives, do you think our country has you know, protected those rights that we have: life, liberty, and pursuit, life, liberty, and property. Yeah. So you're just gonna, based off of the reading. Awesome. And then we're going to go down again, if I can find the mouse right here. So for lesson 5, this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's just a repeat from April 6th, but it's a comic, which is fun. So basically, you're going to just pick who is the better government guy. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Okay, so who has the better ideas about a government? So you're gonna pick either Locke or Hobbes based off of this reading, or based off of the information you've gathered throughout this whole entire lesson. I'm just gonna agree with them, which idea you agree with, why are these ideas right, and why is the other person's ideas wrong. And then you just, be done with that. And then the final part of this unit is this small mini project. We call it a culminating task, but I don't like that word because I don't really know what that word means. So it's gonna call it a mini project. And basically you'll have next Wednesday, next Thursday, next Friday, and you even have the weekend if you need it, and Monday, to just do one of these 2 assignments, mini projects. You can either create a short skit, which is like a play, where John Locke and Thomas Hobbes debate their ideas of government, right? So what are their ideas about government? And just a debate, something I noticed, I see a lot. But anyway, the point is, just have them debate, I did it again, debate their ideas. It's asking us to just use these words: social contract, natural rights, separation of powers. That's a mistake. I should probably edit that. And tyranny. You're just gonna, we can actually work with a partner with this if you want. So if you want to do that, go ahead. Just let me know. And then if you want to also perform it, videotape it, that'd be awesome, but it's not required. And then the other option, you can just also create a Google Slides or a poster if you want to get a little bit artsy with it. So you're going to create a Google Slide or poster where you're just showcasing the powers of government according to Thomas Hobbes or John Locke. So you're going to pick one of these 2 people, and then you're going to come up with some laws that these men would have agreed with. So laws for the government, for safety, for education, health, and for human rights, right? So you would just come up with some 4 laws and explain why these 4 laws are, something that Thomas Hobbes or John Locke would agree with. So that is also another option. Or if you come up with something else, let us know, and I'll just be like, yeah, why not? So this mini project will be due May 18th at 11:59 p.m. And that I'll make an assignment for us later when we get closer to it. But with this whole entire assignment and unit, we don't want you once again to stress out. So we're breaking it down small pieces at a time. And like I said, we've given you a schedule, so you're not rushing to get things done quickly, or rushing just because you need it done. So just take that schedule, and go with it. The slides are going to be here, as I said. Thomas Hobbes, who we've spoken about. Once again, well, Thomas Hobbes also should just explain real quick. I should have planned this video a little bit better. But he believes humans are naturally wicked and selfish, which is why we need the government to come in and take some, actions and be the government and do the laws. Because humans, we will go to war if we don't have rights or laws. That's Thomas Hobbes. And that social contract we spoke about, which is right there. Please just look over the slides because they're there for your help as well. I'm not just making them because I'm bored at 5 o'clock in the morning. They're really good, I think. So John Locke as well, he's also here. We're all born equal. No one has more rights or less rights, according to John Locke. And we can challenge power. And then just some more videos. These are the videos that are in the document you're going to be working with. And then separation of powers also in there. And then some impacts of the Enlightenment in case you're interested. It does bring about the French Revolution, the American Revolution, and some Latin American revolutions with Haiti and down in South America. And I love this joke. It's just awesome. Human nature according to Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. So once again, sorry about that. Basically, Thomas Hobbes believes we're nature, we're naughty, we're wild beasts. But John Locke's like, no, we wear our ties and we're nice people. So hopefully this helps us. I don't know if this recorded correctly because I'm outside and the Wi-Fi doesn't work as well as that on outside. Plus there's like people cutting grass over there. But hopefully that helps. Hopefully this recorded correctly. I'll catch you later. If you need anything, please let me know. Yeah, I will just be checking in with you all on documents whenever you're working on it. But yeah, other than that, let us know if you need anything. I miss you. Love you all. Please reach out to us if you need anything. And yeah, bye. When I like stop doing this, how do I stop recording? I know. Stop recording. There you go.